Honestly, I have no problem with video game movies. I love dumb fun. Yet I do wish they would emulate the games they're based on in a more self-aware way than, say, focusing on some quasi-realistic story about The Rock and his pet, or an angry bird going to therapy, to only then leave what we paid for to appear during the last 10 minutes. Hello everyone and welcome back to Puppet the Critic Show. I'd like to thank Kernblong for featuring me on their site. Let's talk about video game movies. See, the problem really starts there when you mention the medium of video games. The issue I've always had with this type of work is that it's not a good collaboration of the mediums because the movie is trying too hard to own the game material. Instead of some quote-unquote relatable storyline, like Rampage and Angry Birds tried to do, why not adopt the mechanics of a video game and get us right to the good stuff? You're telling me you wouldn't want to watch some flick where three monsters from outer space discover Earth, learn about these strange things that we have called cities, and make a bet to see who can destroy the most buildings, eat the most people, and capture the most blondes? I want this too, and not a silly character arc between The Rock and his pet monkey. This leads to my next point, where these movies try so hard to create believable characters when they should just be giving us self-aware nostalgia. I do not care about an angry bird going to therapy. I want to see birds, shot from a slingshot, at pigs that capture their eggs. Being a writer, that's just the type of challenge I want to have. How would I make an hour and 20-minute movie about that? I know for one thing that I'd open with a bunch of pissed-off birds waking up and angrily getting ready to be blasted from a giant slingshot to blow up a bunch of pigs. I'd also definitely have some existential bird constantly freaking out about its absurd existence. I mean, there are gonna be parents in the audience too, they need something to laugh at, right? Look, I get it, no one likes Sucker Punch. It's a heavy PG-13 music video based on rape metaphors. But it is hard to deny that the music video plotting, creative editing, and insane visuals weren't fun. So why aren't we experimenting with this in video game movies? Hasn't the audience been asking why that cool song from the trailer wasn't executed in the film since, I don't know, The Fast and the Furious? Limp Bizkit aside, movies rely heavily on emotion, and it was a pretty cool moment when Bullet with Butterfly Wings dropped in the middle of the Rampage trailer, so why aren't we seeing and hearing 3 or 4 songs edited with emotional, music video plotted destruction? Please, video game movies, experiment more. Become more self-aware. Stop trying to make me care about characters. Give me stereotypes, bad taste, lowbrow wit. Make the movies actually have a look that emulates the video games, and for God's sakes, give me more Limp Bizkit. Thanks again for checking out my review for video game movies. I'd like to thank Kernblog again for featuring me on their site, and be back every Friday at 3 p.m. for a new episode.